Plumsports live coverage of Arsenal against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg. I'm sure you remember that Mikel Arteta's side take a 3-2 lead into the game, but they came up against Chelsea. Chelsea side with 6 wins in their 7 games under Rosenior. He's been speaking to the media ahead of the game, and he says that they understand that they have a huge task on their hands tonight.
Players are showing me that they're engaged. The players who are so important and frustrated not to start games are all coming on and having an impact. The reality is Arsenal are favourites for the tie. They're a goal up and they're at home, so they'll expect to go through. We need to take it as far as we can and as deep as we can, and then the second half hopefully will be massive in terms of turning the tie around.
Does the Chelsea form, the recent form, worry you at all? Because there's been lots of knives out for Rosenior, but I mean, you just can't argue with his near perfect record since he's been in charge, right?
Yeah, and he's been beaten once, and that was Arsenal game. So yeah, of course this fixture worries me because they've got a squad of players that are good. It's a London derby, Chelsea-Arsenal rivalry as well. I mean, it's only been, I think it was a couple of years, was probably when Arsenal absolutely destroyed them. I think it was 5 or 6 at the Emirates. But since then, there's been closer games. So this game does worry me in terms of how good Chelsea can be. But Arsenal at home, I'd expect them to get a result. But then I expected them to get a result against United, and they got beat. So they've got a goal up, they're +1 up. But it'll be interesting to see what team Mikel Arteta picks, because he made changes against Leeds. It worked. They played really well. Does he bring players back in? Is he forced to stick with the same team? That would be interesting.
My guess will be, we'll have team news, by the way, gang, in tonight's show. My guess will be he won't start with his best 11, but they'll all be on the bench.
Yeah, and then the best 11 start against Sunderland.
Yeah, because
that's the bigger game.
You've got a 1-0 lead at home, right? Yeah. It's half time. You've got 1-0 lead. Mm-hmm. I expect you don't really, for you to lose this tie. Well, you got to concede 1 goal, then it goes to penalties, right? Yeah. But realistically, for you to lose the tie in the game, you've got to concede 2. You don't concede 2, and if you do, that means you won't score. And I just can't see all of that happening.
Well, you scored 3 against us, so it can't happen.
Okay, that's a very good point.
But I mean,
you scored 2 in that game. That's my point.
Yeah,
I can't see you conceding 2 and not scoring. That's my point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing Kepa will play because he's played a lot in this competition. But I mean, there's so many options defensively and going forward that it will be interesting to see what team he picks. But again, it's not over. I mean, people go, it's over.
No, of course it's not. 1-0 half time. No. Rosenior, talking of a manager that makes changes, he made changes to the starting lineup against West Ham. Quite a lot of them, actually. Didn't pay off in the first half, then made changes, and eventually they got over the line with a 3-2 win. Do you expect him to go as strong tonight from the start, or are we going to see similar from him, do you think?
I think he'll go quite strong from the start. Why would you not? You're 1 game away from a cup final. Well, I know they've got... Chelsea, I don't think, will win the league. They're not going to win the league.
No, of course they won't. You don't think?
They're still in the Champions League, of course, so they've got a chance in that. They always have. So this is their biggest game for now. So why would you not go full strength in this game? I mean, coming up after this game, Chelsea, they've got Wolves away. Now, Chelsea would like to think that, do you know what?
Should win that game.
If we go big hitters tonight, we've got Wolves away who are down.
Yeah.
Probably should win that.
Yeah. So João Pedro was rested, of course, for the first half against West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to start tonight because he, as a striker, has been on an incredible run of form since Liam Rosenior took over.
Yeah.
Right? I was stunned he was dropped. Quite a few players were dropped for that West Ham game. He should start tonight, right? Because I'll tell you why. Because you need to score. Mm-hmm. And I think the first goal tonight will not decide the winner, but it's incredibly important. You get it and go 2-0 up, it's tie's effectively dead, right? I just can't see conceding 3. If they get it after, let's say, 15 minutes, 1-1, game on.
Game on. So, yeah, and listen,
so that's why I think Pedro has to start for Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good player, really talented footballer in terms of touch and bringing players into the game and stuff. Still not sure if he's Chelsea's answer to where they want to be in terms of their number 9. Yeah, listen, I like that, but obviously he's not.
The job's too big for him.
But that, I say it's too big for him, but he.
Why wouldn't you say that?
Because he's only just been there, got there this season. He's been injured for a lot of the season as well, so it takes time. João Pedro's been playing the Premier League now for a number of years, Watford and Brighton. So time will tell with Liam whether he's good enough or not. But they've got so many talented players, Chelsea. I mean, Enzo Fernandez is having a good season. Caicedo speaks for himself. Reece James, Cole Palmer. I mean, they've got players that can win any game.
Mentally, from your perspective as an Arsenal fan, how important is this win and a win in this competition?
Yeah, it's nice. If Arsenal get to the final, I can almost go, all right.
You've got to win it.
No, we've got to win it, but I'm thinking, right, it's a one-off game then. So it's no, you know what I mean? We're there now. It's final. That one more game, we've won something. So that's there, ready to go. So tonight's massive, huge.
I agree with everything you said, but the League Cup, if you finish the season with just the League Cup, huge disappointment.
No, it's a massive disappointment, but at least it's something.
Yes, that's right.
I'm sick and tired of finishing with nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you
You've
know what I
got to
mean?
win something. But the negative side of that, the flip side to that coin, if you were to lose in this competition, be it tonight or in the final, mentally, does that affect the players when they're in the home stretch to try and win the Premier League?
What if they lose this game?
Lose.
No, really, no. I mean,
You don't think so? Because then you're a little bit more desperate to win the Premier League.
not so much that, but maybe there's a little bit of all right, no more thinking about that. Full focus now on the FA Cup, Premier League, and the Champions
You
League.
think the quadruple's on?
No,
It's not.
it's never been done before. That tells you how hard it is.
Well, you're going to win the Prem.
I'm not saying that.
If you got 1 foot in the final against the Man City side, most probably, that aren't that good. So that's 2.
Listen,
What? I'm serious.
listen.
No, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it.
I know they're maybe not at the minute as consistent Man City, but they are always a one-off game in a final. They are a threat.
Yeah, of course they are.
If Arsenal,
They're not. What I'm saying is, they're
if
not the
Arsenal
Man
get there-
City of.
yeah, of course. But if Arsenal get there, they are still a threat, right? So I'm not counting my chickens on that one.
Okay.
The Premier League's still not done. It's only 6 points, right? Maybe at the end, after this weekend, it could be 9. Maybe it's a different discussion. They're closer. Champions League, well, you know what it's like. Certain teams haven't even got going yet, and that is a hard thing to win. And then you've got the FA Cup, which Arsenal won more than anyone.
Okay. Only by
What
one.
do you think? How many do you think Arsenal will end up with, realistically? I'll be happy with 1 big one.
I think 2. I think you'll win the Premier League and the League Cup.
So I'll be happy with that.
FA Cup's a bit of a coin. It's still early.
Yeah.
And Champions League, so many good.
If you offered me that now, I'll take it.
Well, if I offered you one of those being the Premier League, you'd take it.
Yeah.
You're just desperate to go.
Yes.
To the line.
Just give me something big.
Desperate.
Just Champions League or Premier League.
Would you take not cutting your hair or beard
For how long?
till the end of August if Arsenal win the Prem?
I won't cut my hair for the next 2 years if Arsenal won everything.
Hold on, is that a new thing?
What am I saying? I could get the lineup,
Yeah.
but I couldn't cut my hair. Of what? I would.
2 years if Arsenal win the quadruple.
Oh my goodness, I won't cut 2 years. I will just line it up. Yeah,
For 2 years.
2 years, man. For quadruple, yeah.
Well, that treble. Take it down to the treble.
What? Champions League, Premier League, and FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 years.
At least I get something out of
Trust
it.
me.
Just a quick word about Liam Rosenior. I know we were talking about him earlier on. Chelsea fans still not convinced, or are they getting there?
I mean, you're going to get some that are going to be saying, you're giving me his dues, and rightly so because of what he's done. But there are just going to be some out there that are like, nope, don't care what he does.
Even now.
Even now.
Win tonight, they're all changed their mind.
No, still some will be like, no. I think some will still have the daggers out.
Yeah. Even if you won the league, they go,
Yeah. Someone else's team.
Yeah, someone else's team. All right, well, listen, it's a massive game. It's live on TalkSport. The winner, of course, tonight will be in the Carabao Cup final. But who will it be? How will it happen? And Chelsea fans, have you taken more to Liam Rosenior? And Arsenal fans, how important is the League Cup to your season? 03717 2233. Reminder, that game is live right here on TalkSport. The boys will take your calls on the Sports Bar after it, and we'll have team news between now and when we come off air at 7 p.m. But when we come back, we'll take your calls on all things Carabao Cup semi-final second leg.